And I found out I'm the 10th shortest one in my class. Yeah. Yeah, there's 2 guys shorter than I am. David Geary and Phil Connect. I mean, all the guys were up here in 5'8", you know, 6 foot. I was down here in 5'4". Yeah. But it wasn't bad. There was a 4 left.
How tall are you?
About 5 foot.
5 foot.
Here comes Esther and Junior.
Hello.
Let me get them coming in. Hello.
I didn't come.
Yeah, I was in the hospital.
Junior's got on his bib overhaul.
Not me. He went over to the hospital and them things today.
Over to the hospital in his bib overalls.
Kathy, take that thing off of me.
I've got to move it real slow because the other day when I was watching these, I got seasick.
Got seasick.
Yeah. Because you got to,
Place.
yeah, you got to keep the camera just real still. Palmer, you gonna
Jim's thinking about
wave
buying
at
that car of Gregor's. Yeah, he's got it up there in his garage.
what car is that? There it
Maybe I
is.
broke it.
There.
You got me.
You had this thing.
Is that my bass? Hope so.
Y'all getting some coffee?
I'm going.
Wave to the camera, Palmer. How come?
Where'd Bruce working the bass?
I'm right here.
Huh?
Big Bruce working the...
We see you
Big
face
Bruce?
the bald head sign that.
Oh, when did you get back? You know what your mother said?
What?
Saw you going down the street in that convertible, so there goes Bruce, his head shining like... Yeah.
You know that Mike Ross gonna be bald head for he's 25.
I know where I saw him the other day.
Mike, you don't want to go.
Brother David.
I can't help it. Hey, I did see on television.
What?
They say that they have found now, really.
Cure.
What?
It is, right.
Cure for baldness.
That's right.
Be careful.
They have found it.
You saw that on 32 last night.
No, they found it. It's proven fact.
Cure for baldness.
Right?
Yes, but you gotta get it.
I know
Yeah,
it's
you
too
gotta
late
get
for
it.
me and you.
Yeah,
You gotta have
before
hair.
you lose hair.
They don't know how to grow it. Say hi, Pam.
Okay, now. Got it?
Say hi, Lauren.
Okay.
Well,
Okay, everybody smile.
yeah.
One, you want me to take another one? Here, I'll take one like this. Y'all smile.
Smile, Brad. Come on.
Come on in. I gotta move yours up. Okay, there we go. Okay, hold on just a minute. Okay, everybody smile.
Well, they're gonna.
Enough of that. I'll just
Bye-bye. You all look really nice.
Well, they all four getting that back seat. That's how big it is.
That's too neat.
Remember the one Roger had? They used to put two in front and two in back.
Where's the other people live at that they gotta go?
We're on the
Right
street.
up the road. Stacy Palmer and Dwayne
Oh,
Palmer.
up there. They're going up there.
Where the middle ones are.
Here we go, Kim. Kim.
Kimberly.
Hi.
Yeah, everything you're saying is.
One more.
Oh. We'll remember.
Showing the plants. There's Terry's
Okay.
swimming pool.
It is April the 30th, 1988. At 8 o'clock, Saturday night, prom night for Charlestown High. And Jeffersonville High.
Okay, you've got it on now.
Yes.
Okay, now, see right in front of that, right here. You want that picture to go back. See it? Push it back.
Now it's on. This is Roxanne. Is she busily prepares for her day? Okay, go.
We're Bruce.
Say for all of you kind during this last few days of school.
Go again. Wait a minute.
Go again.
Yeah, make sure that I got all this.
Well, it's what we're doing is see,
Getting
Mr.
exam forms because we're
Yeah,
A students.
because Bradley is having a 2-part exam. He is having 1 part today, and he sent us to the library. So we're taking a detour. Where is the library?
We're going home. We're going home first. Hey, Joey, home first. How about? Hey,
I gotta go get Bryan in his class, but see,
Yeah, he's
the
up.
reason I had you say it again is because it's blinking shutter. I
Oh.
wonder why. Do you see anything on there that shouldn't be?
No.
No, it
Steve's
looks fine to
getting
me.
Closer. It's probably blurry now. Do you want to show you where Miss Higgins' class is at?
Wait a minute. Why
Oh,
is this?
God, Steve. Steve breathed
haven't you
on.
ever seen the Alp video?
Come on.
No, I mean, wait a minute.
Lights one.
Okay, going through the halls of Charlestown High School with Bruce on his last day of school and with Mr. Steve Smith. Yes. There we
Miss
go.
Berry is back there.
We're
That's Miss
going-
Berry. This is Bruce's
She-
mom, and she's taping.
This woman had me in 7th
Miss
grade,
Berry.
and in 11th grade, she'll probably have me in college.
Probably. Have a nice day.
Now we are going up the stairs to
going
Miss
now,
Heeman's
Bruce?
I'm
class.
taking her to Miss Heeman's class.
You don't want to go in there. Class stinks. It smells like
Sophomores.
soldier.
Going up the stairs.
Country. They play as many sports as the United States do as anyone else. They're, table tennis, ping pong and everything. And the Women's World Championships in 1973, they've won all that for like 6 years straight and everything. In 1975 and 77, they went to the finals of it. But Koreans like combat sports, okay, more than any other sport they play. It's not like baseball, you're playing against another team, you have an opponent, but you don't get, okay? In Montreal, Canada, in the 1976 Olympics, the Koreans went in with a team of 8 wrestlers, and they won the gold medal in the featherweight division and a bronze in the flyweight division. It's not too good, but, with 8 wrestlers, they did really good. And the Koreans, they've won more Olympic not gold medals, but they've won more Olympic medals in boxing than any other country in the history of the sport. But Korea's best sport and what they're best at, and it originated from Korea, is Taekwondo. There's over 1,000 Korean instructors that are teaching this sport in more than 80 countries. In 1979, at the 4th Taekwondo World Championships, the Koreans won 7 out of the 10 divisions that they fought. And in 73 and 75, the Koreans swept all 10 divisions. This is their national sport, and this is what they're best. It developed from Korea, so it should be expected for them to be best. Taekwondo was developed from just about all kinds of styles of martial arts. It came from judo, aikido, hapkido, jiu-jitsu. It's combined all into one, sort of. It didn't really get started until like 1959, and they kind of put it all together. Came out with the name Tae-Sudo to begin with, and then they kind of switched it over to Taekwondo. Taekwondo means to smash with the fist or the foot. To smash, destroy. It's not soft, it's very hard. There's soft styles of martial arts like Kung Fu, but this is definitely not a soft style of martial art. I'll show that to you in just a second. I guess the 2 most basic techniques in Taekwondo are the side kick and the pseudo. Come here, Chad. I'll demonstrate on it. Yeah.
Break him in half.
Shoot him in the mouth.
The main technique used in Taekwondo is something called a step side kick. It's as basic as you can get. When you come in as a white belt or you don't have a belt at all, this is the first thing they're going to show you. Now, for an opponent, normally, you know, this guy, well, if you're in school and they get all like this and you fight, they might stand to you like that, but you don't want to get that close to them. If you're going to hit a guy with a side kick, all a side kick is, you start from a horse stance. It's just like you're riding a horse. Every technique you have originates from a stance. So just act like you're riding a horse, okay? Roll your legs out, bend your knees. To get the most power out of a side kick, you want to step behind. Just step right behind your foot. Just put it right here on the ball of your foot. And then when you place this foot down and plant it hard, and bring this knee up. Try to bring it into your chest. You want to expose your heel, so you got to pull the instep of your foot back, because when you hit him, you want to hit with his heel. So a side kick, you want to kill him, okay? So a side kick, you could, let's see, you could do something, good. Hit him right in the head, okay, but it looks good. If you hit someone in the head, it looks real good, but it isn't quite as, I mean, it doesn't do as good as the job. If you're going to hit someone with a side kick on the street, you should come straight into them, maybe in the solar plexus. Everyone's got a solar plexus. It's this bone right down here, okay? It can't be toughened up. It's not like the stomach. It doesn't have a muscle there. Everybody's got one. You hit someone there hard enough, you're going to knock them down for a long time. Now, if you can't get your foot up that high, it's always other places you can go, okay? You can go to the groin. It's right there. Say, if this guy, you know, he knows he's going to fight you, so he's standing beside, you know, and he's like this, and so he won't hit you. You got less target to hit. To come down on the knee, just like that, is the best way you can go. If you break someone's knee, they're not going to forget it. A knee it's my most favorite pressure point on the whole body to go. Because, I mean, if you hit them in the knee, they can't get back up and they can't start chasing. It's real hard. It would be impossible for me to demonstrate a full, hard, step side kick on Chad because it would kill him. But, well, that might not kill him, but we're seeing him up against that. So, I brought some boards. These ain't the hardest, these ain't old. They're not the hardest, they're pine boards, but, you know, they're not the softest boards in the world. Show these around if you want. Pass them down the aisle for a little while. You can feel them, you can hit on them, you can see us, you know, how hard they are, and if they got any cracks in them, like Drew always says.
This balsa wood.
Hello.
Balsa wood.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to put these boards up against this concrete, and I'm going to try a step side kick. I'm just going to come straight into it and try to drive my foot all the way through those boards. That's about 2.5 inches of wood. It's been a long time since I've done this much wood before, but I've never really done it with this kind of wood. This is white pine. This is a little bit harder than most wood we use, so I didn't really get to pick it out. They just gave it to me, but I'll try. Last night I tried 3 and they broke, but I bruised my heel a little bit. And I can still feel it every time I walk, so I'll try this anyway. Might take me once or twice. They'll break. What I'm going to do, I'm going to come back here. I'm going to kick with my right foot. I'm going to place my left behind. I'm going to plant it, cock this leg up, and shoot it straight out. I'm going to have enough power and exertion coming in like that to stick my foot all the way up against this wall almost.
Ouch.
Yeah.
If Chad's up here, he's ready to beat my butt. Out here, I just, right before I go to kick him, okay? It's going to scare him to death. He's going to panic. That's called a key up in karate. All it means is just scare your opponent to death before you come at him. It's got a little bit of mental value because, you know, like if you're lifting weights, if you ever lift weights or if you're running, you got that little grunt, you know, that's just about all it is, except we amplify it and we put it in before it really needs to be done. That's a key up, and that's all it's really meant to do is to scare him to death. Now, the second, probably the second most basic technique you would use in Taekwondo is called a pseudo. Now, what do you think about when you hear karate? Okay. Karate chop, all right? It's not a chop. It's not called the karate chop. It's called a pseudo, or knife hand strike. Okay. Knife hand strike, okay? It just means to make your hand into a knife. Now, it's not going to do no good to come around and hit Chad on top of the head. The only place you would use a pseudo would be around the neck, something like this. You can break it into a ridge hand, they can call this a ridge hand, and you can come around like this, and that feels real good. And if you condition your fingers strong enough, you can come straight into the throat. Get them right there on the head. That's all that chop is really used for. You don't hit them on the side of the head, and you don't hit their shoulder and chop their arm off. It's not meant for that. It's meant for the neck, the groin, or straight in through the neck. Now these are just two boards here, the same style. I got Band-Aids. Helps my fingers a little bit because they're not really conditioned quite as good as they should be yet. I'm working on it. Maybe Carl, yeah, Carl. We can scoot this back just a little. Okay. I want Chad. I want you to put your heels on the hand like this. All right. Like that. All right. And I want you to do the same. Okay, now y'all got the heels of your hands locked in, all right? Okay, now lock out your arms. Okay, maybe we should come around this way. Okay, now lock out your arms. Lock out your legs. Put this leg back a little bit and lock it out. I won't hit your fingers or nothing, no problem. I won't hit my face though. Now these boards stay together so they shouldn't fly back and hit your face. All I'm going to do, the pseudo originates from something called a T-stance. This means your front foot is forward and you're in a T shape. I want to take this hand, I'm going to pull. Your thumb is the most important, so you pull it back to make all these tendons in your hand hard. You're going to hit with the meaty part of your hand. I'm going to bring this from all the way around my neck, bring this arm up simultaneously at the same time. Okay, no big words. And then when this arm goes out, this hand's going to lock in, and hopefully you work it go. Okay, you ready? Yeah. All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is it. Hard board. Longer. I was thinking about trying something a little bit fancy.
We got enough time, come on.
You always say we got wild kicks where people might jump up in there and kick their feet out at the same time or something. Well, I don't know if it could be done or not, but I thought I might try it. Come here, Carl. I've tried this kick a couple times and I've never been able to do it. There you go. Okay, I want you all to put your hands like this. All right. This kick is one of the hardest, if not the hardest kick you could ever try. So if this doesn't work, don't be too surprised. Because you have no support while you're up in the air with your feet kicking out. Y'all steady, you gotta think, you gotta drink too much right now. This is coming to practice. Okay. I'll give this a shot. Okay. Where'd I hit this board off the side right there? Well, that's good enough, I guess. Yeah, that's good. Try one again. Hard board, huh? There you go. That's about it. Now, what are y'all eating on? I'm on.
Hi, Bryan.
I'm sure most of you all know where this karate club's at. It's up there on the square by the sweet shop. It costs $25 a month. It's a lot of fun if it doesn't do you any good. It takes a little while to get up to the higher ranks, but learning something, it's just like any other sport. When you get used to it, the sidekick and the pseudo are just going to come to you like dribbling a basketball. So if it goes through your mind, you want something to do over the summer, and you get bored, just come on up. We'll stick you in class, all right, Drew? Yeah. What time? On Monday night is a beginner's class. It starts at 7. Our classes start at 7, and they last from about 7 to 8:30. Tough.
Smile on the camera.
Mom.
Like a draw football.
NBC News says advertising for the karate.
Yes, it's on. It's on.
Now wait a minute. Now we've got Bryan Ring right there. Now say hi, Bryan. Bryan's used to a camera. And there's Bruce. And now I have to hit the day, see, and the time. It is May 24th. Right.
And my graduation day. Mine and Bryan's. Bryan just barely graduated.
Is that true, Bryan? And there's Bryan Cash, doing what he usually does, talking on the phone.
Credits. Well, let's see. I had 12, 24, 34, 44. I got 44 credits.
Once you hit about 50, you go home.
44. 44.
Y'all did a good job. I'm impressed.
Bruce. And Bruce have been decorated.
Not the 33.
And balloons. And Bruce is making the name tags for his 20-year alumni party.
Short 20 years.
Oh, no.
20 years ago
Old
tonight.
bald.
20 years ago tonight. I ain't gonna say it.
Toothless, bald old man.
You know what happened 20 years ago? Get that thing off.
I'm practicing. I gotta zoom in and out.
This is old Bruce. He was going through the same thing.
20 years ago.
20 years ago, yeah. I asked Dad how it felt to be graduated this long, and he said, well, it was only about 24 years ago. Come Come on, look at the camera. Don't be nervous, Bruce.
You know,
Come on.
Skippy on Family Ties.
You paid for this.
Definitely Skippy.
You paid for this camera so you can look at it. Don't be nervous. Look right into the camera.
Thompson's camera.
There you go. You can get Reem and he'll stick his face in there.
Reem, don't break the lens.
You are always